Let's look at the funk.
Could you stop playing with that radio of yours? I'm trying to get to sleep. Could you stop playing with that radio of yours? I'm trying to get to sleep. Could you stop? Could you stop? I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to.
This is most disturbing. Let's look at the funk.
Could you stop playing with that radio of yours? Could you stop playing with that radio of yours? I'm trying to get to sleep. I'm trying to get to sleep. Playing with that.
Bingo, Jet Set Radio Bingo. Two teams of Rudies are about to race through the streets of Tokyo To to complete their bingo board objectives. For every soul and character they unlock, they'll receive a point. If a team manages to cover an area in graffiti, they'll get a whopping 3 points. But they better watch their backs, because it's first come, first serve around these parts. Only one team can claim each square, and we don't hand out no consolation prizes for second place losers. Ha 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 ha! If a team can work together and mark 5 squares in a row, column, or a diagonal, they'll secure a bingo and be rewarded with a 2-point bonus. Ooh! Oh, and one final thing. Don't forget, this game is all about working together with your teammate, so any tape pickups, stolen locks, and graffiti completions will be synced between team members. Don't try to solo it alone, you jackass. All right, let's hit this joint. It's time for another round of Jet Set Radio Bingo!
Hello everyone and welcome back to the second match of our Bingo Double Bill. I'm just as excited as you are, so let's not waste any time and get right into it. Our first team today is a pair of bingo players who have been heating up the board while wearing cat ears. It's the green team, it's Nyarsonists and Corin from Team Nyarsonists. And going up against them today is a team that has been cooking up some incredible strats. Or were their strats cooked? I actually forget which one it was. Either way, we have the orange team, Miku DS and Fatal Rock from Team Cook or Be Cooked. And in the commentators box today, we have the duo that thought mountains aren't funny, but they are hilarious. I think my mountain jokes have peaked. It's all downhill from here. But regardless, it is Shovel Claws and Ace Bats.
Yay! Back-to-back bingo? My life is a blessing. Hello, everyone.
I love bingo.
I'm so excited. We just had a great game in Night Ninjas versus No Bun Intended, and now we're gonna get the first look at Nyarsonists, a returning team all the way back from season 5, 3.
It's been a while. I mean, that team name takes me back.
Yeah, I'm saying it used to have the tilde, and it doesn't anymore, which is a little sad. We should bring that back. But I'm excited to see
character
how.
limits.
That's yeah, I know that life.
It definitely exists, considering we're going up against Cook or Be Cooked.
Yeah, Cook or Be Cooked. We've seen once. Had a pretty solid showing against FCP Remix. I imagine this game will be pretty similar, but I think Nyarsonists are mechanically very, very solid players. They are probably about equal on strategic skill level. May is a solid bingo thinker, but is someone who has a legacy more than a let's say dominant showing in recent seasons.
I'll say it. May is a player that has a great bingo strategy, but just hasn't had time to practice.
That's also true.
That is visible at times.
I have not seen Nyarsonists play much.
More time, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how some of their practice is going to pay off. They've been doing a little bit, but so have Cook or Be Cooked. I mean, Fatal, classic bingo everyday player. And Miku, I mean, again, one of the strongest execution players we have, so I'm excited to see how this first board will play out. If we want to take a look at it now, I haven't been looking at it.
I'm going to take a sneak peek. What? No, we're going to show it on screen. I keep trying to get a sneak peek. We can just ask nicely and we get the board here.
You literally can look at it at any time, Ace Bats.
Yeah, let's see.
It's commentator privilege, bro. 13 points in Kogane, and one of them is Kibo Graph. That's pretty
I love Kibo
ridiculous.
Graph.
Yeah, I mean,
Dino
Kibo
Graffiti is the other graffiti on the board as well, just for good measure.
Yeah, really pulling you to the opposite sides of the map. I imagine Shibuya is fast enough to start there, but honestly, the squares you're getting aren't amazing. It's a lot of really slow stuff. Special in Shibuya, tricks in Hikage and Dogen, right canal. You can combo it with Grind 10 a little better than it might look. Call 5 is pretty good. Bottom point to me is a pretty standout area to go to first, along with FRZ maybe. I would be surprised if I saw a Dark Side start, but I could see maybe Cook or Be Cooked sending one of their players there, depending on how much they want to contest these more stacked areas.
And you can be pretty confident that no one really wants to go to Dark Side to start with, and that might be some wacky stuff. They might be playing to see where everyone else goes. Who knows? We'll find out right now. Abracadabra.
Everyone asked B for permission to start.
Have teleported. And I'm assuming we're going to see the same thing with 2 Shibuyas and 2 Kogane. It's got a bit of a delay, but don't worry about it. We can see the entry indicator with a 1.15 second disadvantage. Fatal
runs into a pole.
Ooh.
Misses bus jump on Fatal's end. Miku is now a
yeah, what bus
behind.
jump though? Just doing bus jump for the fun of it.
For kids, bro! This is why you're a Season 2 player, bro.
What the hell?
Alright, it's gonna be a duo race between Korin and Fatal.
With a good advantage to Korin. Doesn't look like it, but Korin has that nearly 5-second advantage.
Yeah, but Fatal has this huge boost. That boost is really important, going to make up a lot of ground. It won't be enough to account for stream delay, but we're gonna have Miku go into FRZ and Ney into bottom point, gonna split. Like I said, Ney likes to play the slower, more methodical approach. Bottom point gives you some good center square board control and sets up a potential row 2 threat, or row 3 threat. Especially with Korin maybe winning this Air 4 soul.
Ooh, Air 4 marked. But Fatal doesn't look like...
Fatal didn't even go for it. Went for Grind 10 right now.
Not concerning himself with Air 4?
I kind of like that. I think Fatal might have realized that he was a little behind to Korin, and he's 100% right. He's not gonna make it to Air 4. I mean,
realistically, you know, you got right canal, you got Grind 10 kind of next to each other. So you've
get those cans, Fatal. You need the boost for Grind 10, bro.
but is Korin going to try and contest or turn around? Whoa, Fatal gets sure. Okay. Yeah, interesting.
Okay. You know what? That's a really good result for Fatal. Is getting 2, trading the 1 with Corn. Now might have some trouble getting out with no cans. I mean, but Corn is still going to grind 10 after he got marked. And Fatal's out no problem. Very well played. Miku and Ney are just trading very evenly on the other side of the map. I think Ney's going to be out a little faster, mostly because he just committed to the entire lap instead of circling around for a lap and a half with Sexy Fish to get special first. That's kind of greedy, but
yeah, I'm kind of worried because I think we've just witnessed not looking at the board itis from Nyarsonists, which is not ideal.
I would love to have seen Fatal go into Hikage with this huge lead. This call 1 threat is kind of huge, and Nyarsonists is not in a great position to stop it, but instead going to go for Air 3, enabling some of that row 4 play that they have, and Fatal's just going to leave to Dark Side. I kind of like this.
Oh, Ney missing the stall launch.
Girl, you're on console. How are you missing that? Sorry,
that's what I'm thinking. I'll be mean. I love my stall launch. Don't ruin this for me. Like, come on.
Is Ney even doing? Nah, it looks like Ney's doing emulator
setup. Well, Ney's doing the emulator setup. Why? What is this?
Boogie Warp.
Does that look like Boogie to you?
It was an attempt, but Miku's entering behind. If Miku can hit a first try Boogie Warp, which Miku's very good at, it's maybe playable for them, actually.
I don't think so, no. I think Ney is too close to Boogie.
No.
It's going to be like bro. Just below neck and neck with a Boogie Warp, I think.
It'll be really close, but Ney having some weird movement issues, and Miku first try Boogie! Oh, but jumps off the side! Where are you?
No, going ahead.
Continuing
the tape.
Wait, that was a crazy Boogie Warp.
Yeah.
Wow.
Miku
Miku robbing the most important square on the board, upper platform, while Ney stopped for Boogie and getting punished for it. This is a crazy aggressive play.
The bingo is locked in all but official. In all but the official manner, that bingo is locked in right now for Cook or Be Cooked.
Yeah, Miku playing this really, really well. I think the really aggressive push, knowing that Boogie is on there, whether or not he thought about getting Boogie, knowing Boogie is on there and that Ney will have to commit slightly more time and lose out on the bingo threat that they have. The counterplay is Ney and Corrin going for Dino Special. While Jazz Race gets marked, it gives time for Ney to rotate. No. But, Ney falling behind Miku with some awkward sewers exit shenanigans. Sometimes that happens, but rare.
I'm wondering, there's part of me that thinks at this point, Sky Dino, the graffiti is what's really valuable in Sky Dino as well. I was kind of thinking that there's a universe where just ignore Sky Dino. Yeah, but like if you ignore the special and go do other things, but I think at this point in the game you can't even get away with that. So that is going to cost Nate a lot with Miku in 99th Street with a... Give me the number stream, never mind. With an 18-second advantage.
Yeah, and now the points to win are 16. You can get them mostly in Dino. Miku and Ney both have... Does Ney play MPG? I feel like Ney plays MPG.
Does Ney play MPG?
I forget. I feel like that category
is
long.
They are both MPG lovers.
Yeah.
Both players.
I actually don't love a co-op Dino Graph here, but I do like Fatal going deeper Dark Side. you know that you're probably not going to be able to contest anything in Shibuya-cho, and Dino is the most important thing on the board for Nyarsonists. You can get your extra 1 point from Highway 0, which is exactly where Fatal is going. I like this. You're going to get your 1. Miku should be fine, and Dino has such a significant lead to Special, and a 15-second lead. Miku has to have, like, really, really big issues getting Dino, and I would argue Miku is one of the strongest Dino players in his, like, skill range.
Oh, yeah, it looks like it's being a bit of a tricky journey for Nyarsonists at the moment.
Needing some more time there.
Highway 0 is marked by Fatal. Meanwhile, Current's just kind of chilling, doing like mopping up.
Honestly, there's an angle where you could argue that Nyarsonists should just ignore Sky Dino Special and win the graph exclusively, because they don't need that bingo to win. They do need both graphs to win. The bingo makes it really easy to win, or at least significantly easier. But
yeah, I mean, we're gonna see Miku grab, Sky Dino Special there.
What a route there too, pre-spraying some on the way over and shutting down that bingo threat.
Nay not spraying those sprays.
Doesn't have cans
those
too.
Cans, yeah.
Well, there's one can.
There's a small. Saves like the frame.
Yeah, I mean, that's a healthy spot to cut off a lot of time, is not having to go special rail, because you can just ride around to the other side of the Dino. After T-Rex, that's like a actually solid pre-spray. It does matter.
Yeah. I'm kind of wondering, it feels like Miku is buffering like what the next play is, right?
Well, they're just gonna co-op Dino and win. They only need 3 points. They're both on this side of the map. And it looks like Nyarsonists are just gonna actually call GG. They called it as soon as Dino Special was marked. And I gotta be honest, that was a really, really great showing from Cook. I feel like Fatal in specific played that early game particularly well. Nei and Miku going even in Kogane-cho and being out about the same. While Fatal set up, like, really just one solid bingo threat. Shibuya Air was a super valuable square. Like, way better than what I would have preferred, Hikage. And they just played with the lead from the early game, the entire game. It was very, very impressive. I think very heads-up awareness from Fatal there to play Shibuya in that way, because I think it single-handedly put them in a huge advantage state in the mid-game there.
I think we can all agree it was all because of Storm Launch.
Yeah, I mean, Miku did clutch. Excellent awareness to skip Boogie, go straight for the thing that secures the bingo. I just think Cook played that, like, exceptionally well, and we got a game where neither of the graffitis were even marked.
Yeah, not to cut you off, but what the hell is this board?
This board is ridiculous. 4 squares in Benton, all of them Highway 0. One of them Soda. Terrible. Terrible place to go.
What do you mean all of them Highway 0?
SCPP grind isn't Highway 0 to me, buddy.
Yeah. That is a spiritual Highway 0 square.
14 in Shibuya, with 3 in that column 1 in Shibuya. Top of bus, crane, past statue, 4 in Dogen on the 2 top inner corners. Just ridiculous. This board is absurd.
I don't even want to
isn't even bad.
Think about what teams are going to do. I just want to see them do it.
I'm really interested. I would love to see Shibuya Kogane splits. I would argue there's a really strong angle for co-op Shibuya.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to pin that message in chat.
What I drink when I'm broke.
Yeah, co-op soda.
Co-op soda. type shit, man. And we're gonna see Fatal Rock go into Dogen straight for tape. Miku into Shibuya-cho, going straight top of bus. This will probably seed tape, but Corrin isn't even going Cubby, and every player is skipping Shibuya Cubby!
What in the goddamn?
What in the... So, Miku straight into Hikage for Crane and Cubby. Crane Cubby out to Kogane? That actually feels ridiculously strong. And what a Cubby grab from Miku! God, Miku blows my mind every time, somehow.
Meanwhile, we're seeing people marking squares left, right, and center. Well, not center, that's FRZAA. That'll be a while yet.
W bit.
Shibuya Cubby, we got Tricks, we got Past Statue for Nyarsonists, we've got Cubby, Topper Bus, and Crane. Hey, both teams have got a Cubby. How about that?
Fatal's gonna be really committed to Dogen. Has tape. I would argue could skip points 50k, but it's a good enough board position where the time commitment might be worth it, especially if Miku can make it into, say, Chuo for Tricks 31st. It feels pretty solid, and Nei's just ripping Shibuya Special. That's a little wild. It's not like it's a hugely committal square, but I feel like there are other squares that are maybe a little more important.
It's a weird one to go for this early, but I think with Fatal mopping up Dogen and Korin already in the Kogane with a pretty decent lead, I want to say, compared to Miku.
Yeah, it should be about 5 seconds.
Yeah. And Miku's getting a bit of free spraying in, which is good. The Rift. And looks like Miku will probably get top of station. Well, I thought I saw that there somewhere.
I would love Grind Tin Sana. Grind Tin Sana feels really strong.
Yeah, I'm just hallucinating like AI now. What the hell? There's Grind 10. That's what Miku's going for. Soul number 67.
Look at that column 3. Look at this row 5. Cook or be cooked have insane board control here. And I feel like Nyarsonists are going to be putting out fires the rest of the game. It's going to be really hard to generate any like actual positional control, especially with Nei into Darkside. I feel like double Kogane is a very, very strong potential here, especially with Fatal being so late out of Shibuya. You can just start spraying Trua. And instead, they're going to send him over to Kogane, and maybe they end up co-oping RDH?
Maybe. I'm wondering, because, like, Nei could get a bit of board control by just bopping up Highway 0, but I just don't feel like it's...
You can't commit to something like this when you're behind on points. It's 8 to 5. It's about to probably be 11 to 5 with RDH Graph. And unless Korin can be relatively quick with these dark side or deeper Kogane Cho areas, this Benton play is a little too slow for how few points they have. It's like kind of hard because it does put out all of the fires basically instantaneously.
Well, I'm wondering because it will take a bit of time for Cook or Be Cooked to get this. I don't think it's enough time for Nyarsonists to kind of close that point deficit they're currently at.
Yeah.
But it does give Karin time to do sewers. It does give Nei time to at least do points 90k and special. And there's that first one, 90k there. Special probably coming up quite soon. The problem is you can't really... If you do Soda, you're kind of just using all the time that Miku and Fatal are going to spend.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
I like this Highway 0 play from a, like, playing with your opponent's time perspective, because you know that they're going to commit to this quite heavily. The problem is that RDH Graph is going to be finished by the time you really get out of Darkside, maybe even get out of Highway 0, depending on if Nei goes for Soda, which they've turned. We'll see if they pass.
Nope, there's Soda. Got that Soda.
Yeah, Ney is going to be super out of position for this end game, where all the points are relegated into Kogane and Chuo now, and that's going to be really hard to get any sort of counterplay for what is going to be a pretty big advantage here for Cook, and they've marked RDH Graph and will now just probably go Chuo to win the game. It has the 4 points they need. They should know Corrin is in sewers. They know Ney is in Benton. Chuo wins everything. Miku, just turn around, bro.
Yeah, I'm...
Interesting committing, but I think it's fine to only send one to Chuo. You know where both players are. If Miku can rob enough points away from Corrin, this game will end a little bit faster. And I mean, I think Miku and Fatal have played the series really excellently. I struggled to see how Nyarsonists would really come back into this game from where they are on the board.
Yeah, with Chuo Street being what it is, the SDPP threat is there, even though Cook will be cooked, they're just not going to go for it because they don't need to, and they know that. Yeah, there's no shot you go all the way to SDPP for that one square just to get a bingo right. Meanwhile, we've got the Chuo graffiti, and Miku is just going to grab a cheeky bottom point square, which will put them graffiti to win.
Yeah, they only need.
For the other one. I mean,
it's 50k.
Sure, yeah.
It's right there, bro. And from there, it'll only be 2 to win. And I mean, regardless of what happens, Fatal is just gonna like uncontested spray Chuo forever.
Yeah, I mean, Ney unfortunately can't ignore SDPP grind 20 as a potential win condition, even though that's not the win condition that's being gone for at the moment.
They have 3 different win conditions, and that's kind of... You can play against an opponent with 2 win conditions. You don't have enough hands to play against an opponent with 3. And that's kind of what's happening here, is they have every win condition on the board available to them, and they're splitting between the 2 most likely, while Ney has to address this 3rd one. Especially with how long Fatal has been off the map. Chuo Tricks still hasn't been marked. You have no idea where they are.
Gotta address that elephant.
We gotta address that elephant.
Oh,
yeah.
Fatal. There you go.
Again, I feel like this came down to a really strong early game start. I like Cubby, I like Crane from Miku and Hikage. You dominate that row 5 really fast and are still out enough, ahead enough to RDH to get the 2 really important column 3 souls, while Fatal, uncontested 3 points, potentially 4 points if Corrin didn't come in and rob past statue, just instantly, and you're setting up so much board control to play with. And the squares that Nyarsonists mark are all in one column, but the column is shut down entirely by Miku going Crane. I think they played the series with great awareness of actual board state issues, and Nyarsonists kind of played into how good their awareness was for those for the board states they generated.
But what if the game glitches and there's one big feed doesn't spawn, so they can't spray it?
What if Sonic.exe invaded the game and killed Fatal Rat's character and they game overed and had to come back to Chuo with no graffiti progress?
Oh, that'd be a good creepypasta. Better than the one I wrote.
JSRF.exe! Alright, and now here to perform the creepypasta rap is Ace Bats!
I'm Goji.exe and I'm here to say this whole bit is not okay.
Holy bars!
Right, and there we go. We are seeing Chuo 100% graffiti marked, and that is the 16 points, which is 1 above the required to win. It goes to Cook or Be Cooked, who has won 2 games. Congratulations.
Yeah, great series from Cook there, I think. I really think they played that strategically very soundly, and executionally, both of the players showed up enough to be able to secure the victory with solid strategy. It was nice.
They be cook, not cooked. Let's go.
Yeah, they did cook. I feel that. And this is what I've been saying about Cook is like, I think they can play pretty well. Like Fatal and Miku are a surprising team to like be a little wary of. They have obvious weaknesses, but when they're actually playing well, I think teams struggle to shut them down, and that's what happened with this set.
We get to see a cheeky match 3, which who knows? We could see Nyarsonists learn from the 2 games. I think I quite like that about match 3. Actually, is like sometimes you get those first 2 games, you lose, but you do learn a bit each time, and that 3rd game just lets you hone your skills that much better. And also, it's good viewing for us.
Yeah, I was saying this while watching the other match we had today with a bunch of the other JSRF bingo heads from BRC, is that I'm glad the culture has shifted away from complete the board no matter what's left to for fun game 3 almost every time. That's a good culture shift, because I think for fun game 3s are great to get a better read on your opponent and play a game that you wouldn't be confident enough to in the 3rd game, and sometimes are in the actual series. So sometimes you get really interesting game 3s. And this board, I mean, shit, I'm looking at that Dogen, 5 points.
What is it with the clumps of 99th Street today? Like,
yeah,
bunch of 99th and SDPP in that corner.
6 and 99th. I mean, Benton is ridiculously fast. Look at all of these squares. The only slow square on this board is like Trick 70, floating pink. Trick's 40 is a little slow, but you can afford to give tempo for the 3 in a row. Genuinely, I think there's also an angle for a Kogane Benton split. Look at that column 1. Look at that row 4. That's ridiculous. I don't think you can give everything in Dogen, but I do think you can give some. I think if you go like right of street late to Benton, or actually it'd probably be late to Kogane. I think Kogane's a little worse than Benton. I think there's a serious threat there. We'll see how these players play it. It's gonna be Fatal Nay into Darkside into Benton, Miku into, it looks like Dogen.
2 Benton, 1 Dogen, 1 Shibuya.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like establishing the center square control with platform. That'll get rid of a lot of these like kind of risky threats, especially with the Dogen squares.
Yeah, I mean, Dogen just will take a while if you want to commit to multiple squares. You know, whereas you can do Shibuya, then you know Miku is in Dogen. You can work accordingly.
No, wait. Oh, Fatal wins out on 99th air because Nay misses the jump onto the rail by 3 seconds. Wow. And now Nay a little struggled to get out, but Fatal is pre-spraying! Alarm, alarm!
Alert! Alert, alert!
Unlocks Tricks 40, so low-key, like, kinda genius.
I love my pre-spraying.
And, I mean, Nay just went for Center of Dark anyways, so you could get Trick 40 for free. I don't love this. I think you should play for the deeper Benton stuff, but I don't hate it either, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, Fatal is going into the light side for more graffiti. Yippee, we love it. Love to see it. Meanwhile, Nay is going into Highway 0, presumably just for the trash pit. I feel like Trick 70 is a bit of a long-winded one to just grab at the moment. I'll actually do the whole shebang, but I feel like trash pit in and out is a thing you can do. Meanwhile,
to the commentator's box, Drake.
Dogen.
Sorry.
What?
You said shebang. That's like the best song on. Sorry. I'm rage.
I don't listen. I don't listen to
I'm rage.
music.
Trying to get all of chat mad at me.
Look, I've unless this song is in a Siva Gonna Rip somewhere, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I am positive there's a Siva Gonna Rip of that song somewhere.
There's a Siva Gonna Rip of every song except for Blinks.
That shit. Ooh, that's true. This board state is weird, by the way. I like Miku and Korin traded in Dogen really strangely.
It's wacky. Oh, hey.
No way, Miku!
Miku!
No! Oh, that would have been so cool, dude. Fuck.
Oh, well, that's Miku committed to that.
It's okay, he gets special
Double
out of it, so
special?
it's not the end of the
Yeah.
world, but you definitely want to be into Kogane at this point. Going for the extra Dogen lap is bad here.
May and Fatal are both in SDPP. That is the action zone at the moment. They're doing
Yeah.
different things.
It looks like Ney going tricks for the row 5 block? I'm not 100% sure what tricks is
the
important for
square.
right now. I guess, low-key, I've made this argument several times. SDPP is a great place for waiting moves. You could wait to see where Fatal goes after tricks is marked, and then go the opposite. And you have... Well, I guess Trash Pit is already picked up. Yeah, I don't understand this, actually.
Yeah, could go to.
I didn't see Trash Pit was marked, low-key.
I need to not look at the chat because I'm gonna laugh.
This is a good chat bit. I like this. Yeah, we're gonna see Miku really late into Kogane. I don't think this is terrible because bottom point graph is on the board. Bottom point graph at this point very important, I would argue. And Ney doesn't know that there's a wall there, by the way.
Is factors in.
Yeah, it's true. And I'm excited to see where Miku goes. Miku feels like the kind of pin on where this game will end up going. Oh, look at this cool tech on Fatal's screen. Alternate Death Warp.
Ooh, yippee! I love death warps.
I like going for the thing you're consistent at. W Fatal.
Right. Fatal's going to spend a bit more time here, just mopping up points 10k, which is a nice cheeky quick soul.
Yeah. And then I wonder. Yeah, Miku just went into bottom point, gonna grab this graph. I do like that quite a lot,
so
actually.
Pretty simple 3-pointer. Can't go wrong with a bottom point. And if you're feeling comfortable with the board state, which I don't see why they
It
wouldn't
should be.
be at this point. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just go on, chill, grab a graffiti.
I love watching a good team sacrifice their early game tempo for a graffiti square. That shit gets me going, bro.
Okay, calm down. Oh, but Miku does a slight movement error, which I'm going to hone in on for no reason and bully Miku relentlessly.
This is what you practice,
Psychic
bro.
damage.
And now
Right,
Miku's
where's
gonna
May
get co-opted
going?
on. Watch this drive.
May is
Into
May is
bottom
going to
point! But watch Korin, watch Korin. Korin,
Oh.
enter bottom point. Rip this co-op on him.
Oh god. Oh,
Okay, never mind. Korin's staying for Tricks 100.
yippee! Well, you never know. Anything can happen, but it doesn't look like it's. What am I looking at? Oh, okay.
Oh my god, what the hell is that jump on Nay's screen? You see that?
Oh, I
That's a
didn't-
wild jump.
Ooh,
That's kind of wicked.
whoa!
Wait,
okay.
Nay's going fast! Hold up!
No, Nate got the bingo P.
I forget-
Deck.
Yeah, I forget that
Come on.
Nay is like the
Small
graffiti
movement ever in
guy.
half pipe, sweet.
Okay! Okay, chill! Oh, and this is the Del transfer. Oh, that's gonna cost a lot of time, and probably the square.
I am an equal opportunity unfair dunker.
I don't think we can let me and Ace Bats on the comms, because we get evil.
I love evil. That's my entire brand. Right, Miku obviously has quite a bit of an advantage. Sprays-wise, Nay is...
Oh, Nay
I was
falls.
going to say Nay is taking this quite quickly, but then, like Miku, has to go back up to go back down. Get up, and get down, I suppose you could arguably say.
Dude, why are you typing like an AI-generated college essay?
Oh my god, because it's 1 AM.
I guess that's fair. We should definitely not have you and me on comms together at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
We're gonna get hunted by Zero Beat. Sorry, bringing back the creepypasta bit.
I hate to say, Akla, we didn't agree to this commentary duo. We just needed a commentator.
We could unmute Twinkachoo right now and you can hear a concert.
Well, that's a good idea.
But I would argue that me and Ace Bats are putting on Loki a better concert. Oh, this is awful. Oh well, fair enough.
There we go. Now stream can hear.
All right. And now Ace Bats can go to bed.
Not at this point. We got 4 more points before I can sleep.
That's fair, but 3 of them are about to get locked in with 99th draft, and I think you just need 1 more. Gonna get it from Sewer's points. And I have a feeling you still had that like 2000 gain filter on your mic. Am I correct?
It has that on purpose. My mic is very quiet. No, it keeps deselecting my mic in OBS.
Coming to you live from Bin Laden's cave, it's Twinkachoo.
Yo,
You can't say that!
You're gonna get me cancelled forever.
Alright, Miku's gonna lock in this game with some Sewer's points.
That's all we have time for. Yeah. Alright, we'll see some points and we'll see... What if Fatal just jumps into the water for the bit? Over and over.
Dude, you can't say that either. It's a 4-fun game 3, dog. It's lit. Yeah, we get lit in this bitch. Sorry.
Both of you are banned forever.
Okay, that's fair. I literally have a game to play. Alright.
Yeah. So we're just kind of watching Fatal have a leisurely stroll, looking at the world map for some reason.
Dude, I was gonna say, I've never seen it only have one part of the game lit up. Is that... What?
Good.
I think Zero Beat might be in his game.
Oh. 0.BEAT. Oh. Yeah,
Game is never ending.
Seeing...
Also.
This is the game that never ends. Fatal's been in 99th for 5 minutes. That's a 4, sorry.
That's yeah, like... Fatal some credit. That is
my fault.
Miku's just like grabbing other things.
Yeah, Miku doesn't need help.
Yeah.
No one's coming to this break-in channel.
What if Fatal explodes? I need to make sure I've got spare points just in case.
Dude, to be fair, some of his pre-spray literally didn't matter because he has to go around these wires anyways.
Yippee! I know.
But he did get Tricks 40 for it, so that's kind of beast, low-key. That was kind of
Fatal
tech.
is playing 99th Street like I play Skyscraper District in Fairway Park, in the sense that all the graffiti will be sprayed.
Yo! Look at the symmetry on this board.
Symmetry. Ooh!
Is that not crazy? I think Nyarsonists just wanted to make a pretty shape.
Yeah.
They're drawing pictures. Good for them.
Can we like swap
Bingo
out
color!
real quick?
This is a huge business opportunity.
Whoa. Physical
Alright, and
printed bingo boards in coloring book format.
Yeah. Can we just like have all the other squares real quick? I think it would look pretty. Never mind, it's been ruined.
Fatal is saying that Miku is gonna break his monitor, which is interesting and confusing at the same time. They won the game. Nyarsonists color inside the lines. Dorks. Can we like a school round bully them for coloring inside the lines?
No. Right, that was a fun 3 games. I'm interested to see what Nyarsonists take away from this, because this was their first game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it sure was.
So,
I don't think it was a bad showing.
No.
I think it was just slightly slower on some of the important strategy calls, and that's what happens when you're rusty.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to learn from playing games like these. And hey,
Yeah, one
we've
game-
got people in VC.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome in. Congrats, Cook, on your win. Puts you in first place, 2-0, right next to no bun intended. How's it feel?
Yeah. Oh man, that was pretty good. You know, I feel like we played okay.
That's not the words I use to describe it, but that's fair.
What,
Can we
was
close
it
that?
bad or
Can we make
was
the
it bad or
headline?
good? Bad or good?
I thought you guys played that really excellently, actually. I think in particular, Fatal, you in those early games, super strong. I liked the first game where you went Shibuya Air to set up that row 4. I didn't even see that. I was like, oh, I would go Hikage here. It's 2 points, but you took the priority you had out of Chuo and marked Air 3. It was kind of sick. And then
was that the cheeky jazz like bingo?
yeah, it was. Where Miku, you skip Boogie, freak, but it pays off because Nei's in Boogie as you hit Boogie Warp.
Yeah, I knew Ney had the advantage to Tebow. I didn't know how much time I would have had. I took the opportunity for me to skip like the boogie trigger, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go straight for upper platform and just.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they patched full launch for me the first time I tried, so it wasn't that much ahead, unfortunately. And then I
Yeah,
got like,
one missed
that
launch and then
full
a
launch
green
that
tunnel.
that was really like cringe. So
Yeah.
that's not that cool.
Yeah, I mean, that was really heads up awareness. A bunch of people in chat called it too, where like, very like, good discipline to give the thing that doesn't matter and get the thing that does. I know you've been working on that, Miku. How's it feel for it to like pay off? Because I feel like it paid off a lot in this game.
I mean,
Or
yeah,
the
like
set.
I was thinking about those things during those games, and just like it feels nice, I guess, knowing that like I'm reading the board a bit better. I still feel like I'm slow to a lot of like a lot of stuff, but I'm getting better, you know. Slowly but surely.
Yeah, I mean, I think this was a pretty big improvement from Cook's first game, where some of the plays were a little greedy, a little risky, but in this game, you both played really solid. I think played pretty risk adverse, which you didn't need to play really risky. You were ahead in every single early game, so it ended up working really well. I know Ace Bats was curious about something from Nyarsonists. What was it that you wanted to ask? I wasn't sure.
Really just throw me on the first, like I could
I'm
remember
sorry, bro.
5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
I mean, just generally, I thought they played quite well. Just the focus on ball control, but I cannot remember what I wanted to ask. I can't even remember wanting to ask anything.
Womp womp.
Did you want to ask why we started like double Shibuya in the second game?
I feel like the double Shibuya angle was fine.
Yeah, I mean, the angle
I'm
was
curious about it, though.
initially was to get Thorin to get the tape in Dogen and like get everything in Dogen because it was extremely stacked in game 2. But they forgot what the route was to get the tape quick in Dogen, so they went to Shibuya and then the game was a disaster.
Yeah, that happens. I was saying at the end of that third game that I think you both played good bingo. It's just that you're a bit rusty, and I would argue,
You know, because like I just went into like bottom points thinking that it would go up 99th, and that was not interested. Like I thought we would lose it if we tried to go for it, and so I decided to go bottom point. But that was the game losing play. So, but
Yeah, but
they hadn't marked anything in ages. So it was either a co-op or a split. So
it was a blind 50-50. Miku's last mark was Dogen, and
yeah,
I don't blame you for reading a 99th graph co-op there. Honestly, I think Cook just showed that they were a bit more practiced, and that's really all it came down to. Executionally, I think you and Corin seemed pretty solid. Obviously, there were some mistakes, but they weren't big enough to individually lose any games. They were just small cuts and ended up.
Yeah. Corin hasn't played in like forever, so.
Yeah. How's it feel to team with your teammate from all the way back then?
It's nice. Just like having fun.
I love having. The most important part of bingo is having fun.
That is
Isn't
true.
that true?
Right?
And winning. It's true. All right. Well, I don't have anything else that I was curious about. Ace Bats, how about you?
My brain is cooked.
Right.
No,
From all
we're-
the good-
Unlike the team that won, who is Cook.
Interesting. I think we should change their name depending on their last result. And so far, they're 2-0, so they're only Cook.
They are cooking.
But
How long will they cook? Will they get?
that we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
But I think with that, we do have a game tomorrow. I forget what time. I should maybe know that.
More bingo? Are you kidding?
Yeah, 4 p.m. It's gonna be FCP Remix versus Tame Ninding. I hate that name. Nago and Flashy gonna make their first appearance on a stream. I'm excited to see how that team plays. It's gonna be really, really interesting, I think.
Yeah.
And then we'll have scores on the board for every team.
It's true. We'll have seen
rounds
every
into
team
the
once.
season.
I'm excited for it. So come back 4 p.m. tomorrow. You'll get a ping for it if you're in the JSRF Bingo Discord server and have to roll for it, which you should join. Also, Kofi, go donate if you want to, if you are able to, and want to help. Otherwise, we'll get out of here. If you don't know the lingo, JSRF Bingo, something like that.
Are you stealing